going on, everybody? Welcome to the Elite Suite, and we are starting episode number 17 of the Trading to Glory, and we're going to be talking about Team of the Week 3 investments. Now, everybody has been saying, buy on Sunday, buy on Sunday, buy on Sunday when the weekend league ends and people are selling their cards, but since so many people are saying that, is it really going to be good to buy on Sunday? So we're going to discuss that in this episode. So if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. So let's go ahead and begin. With this Team of the Week 3, everybody, as I said, is being told to buy on Sunday, but I just don't agree with that. Normally, I would buy Sunday. That's what I did a lot last year, but it's just too mainstream right now. And what I always tell you guys is stay one step ahead, and this is how you guys need to do that. Right now, everybody is projected to buy on Sunday, which is only going to cause cards to go up. Do you really think that there are that many 90 De Bruyne informs in people's squads for the weekend league that are going to be sold on specifically Sunday? There won't be that many, but there are way more people wanting to buy a 90 rated informed De Bruyne on Sunday. That's going to cause his card to go up. Right now, I'm recording it on Friday night, and he's only been dropping all day. Right now, KDB is around 594,000 coins. He's only going to go up because this card is going to be one of the best center attacking mids in the Premier League, which is probably it's without a doubt the most used league in weekend league and in the game in general. This is going to be the best center attacking mid for a while, at least one of the best. It will be used for months and months and months to come. Until he gets another inform, I could see this card just continuing to rise. So I think this is a great investment. Let's talk about some of the other cards that are maybe more affordable for a lot of you guys, because I know that's a high range investment, and with 700,000 coins, obviously I can afford to buy one of them, but a lot of you guys probably don't have that many coins yet, so we can focus on maybe Harry Kane for the mid-range players right now. And if you guys have been following my Trading to Glory, most likely you guys have over 300,000 coins by now, but if you haven't, and if you're new to the channel, that's fine. We'll get to some of the lower range investments as well. And right now, Harry Kane is about 317,000 coins. Now, 8 minutes ago, EA released the Player of the Month September nominees. The nominees are Aguero, Harry Kane, Pascal Gross, who's from Brighton. He's not going to win it. Harry Kane is one of the nominees. Then you've got De Bruyne, who is a nominee. So De Bruyne's probably not going to win it. Jamal Lascelles from Newcastle, he's probably not going to win it. Romelu Lukaku, he might win the fan vote, but he's not going to win Player of the Month. Alvaro Morata, he's not going to win. It's going to come down to between Aguero and Harry Kane, simply because of their statistics throughout the month. So here they are. Aguero had 5 goals and 3 assists in 3 games. Kane had 6 goals, 0 assists in 4 games. In my opinion, I think Aguero's 5 goals and 3 assists in 3 games is more impressive, and normally, players from Tottenham do not win the fan vote. Now, I got nothing against Tottenham, but that's just how it's been in the previous months. In FIFA 17, even when Dele Alli and Harry Kane ended up winning the Player of the Month, they normally didn't win the fan vote. So that's just something to consider. I think Aguero is going to win it, but it's not confirmed. It's between Kane and Aguero. And that's why Kane might be an even better investment. Because if next Friday they announce that Harry Kane won Player of the Month, that would mean this card would definitely go up. That could be a good investment for multiple reasons. He's a good card. People will use him in Weekend League. Plus, the Player of the Month could boost him up. Let's talk about some of the lower rated cards. We've got Thomas Meunier here. He's 84 rated. He's got almost the Hulk Club stats there, but only 80 pace, which is kind of a big factor when it comes to price. However, considering Meunier is on the same team as Dani Alves, would people rather go with Dani Alves or Meunier? That is kind of up for debate. A lot of people like to use informs, plus he's Belgian, so that could come into a factor for Belgian squads, linking with maybe 9 gone, or if they want to go full Belgian squad. But ultimately, I think this is a little bit overhyped right now. I could probably see him going up a little bit, but I think there's definitely better investments in the Team of the Week. Brozovic is a card that a lot of people have eyes on. He's only 28,000 coins, and he doesn't have, like, the most spectacular stats. I'm not going to lie. 3-star skill moves with only 73 pace, 79 shot, 74 defense, 72 physical, and then his best stat is 85 in dribbling. But overall, that card's not terrible. For an 84 rated inform, that's a decent decent pickup. I think a lot of people will be using him in Couch teams. I think this card would be a decent investment. Even though the stats don't show that he's going to be a crazy card, he could be a very good investment. I could see him rising to 35,000 coins probably by the end of next week or going into the next weekend league hype, which will be in about 6 days from now. So I'd suggest picking up Brozovic if you guys got a lower amount of coins. I think that'd be a decent investment. Picked up our first deal here. We got an inform Harry Kane for 275,000 coins. His next cheapest is 300k. I want to see what this one ends up selling for, if it is full price or if it ends up selling for on bid. We'll see, but 275k, he's not fresh, but that's a great deal considering that even if I were to sell it for 300k right now, that'd be 10k profit, but I think I can make a little bit more than 10k profit on this card. Our next deal here, I'm going to pick up a Brozovic here. I got him for 26,000 coins. He's chilling at around 30k. He's dropped to about 28,000 coins a couple times. He ranges up to about 31k. But right now, I think he's nearing his lowest point that he will be. I just can't see him going much lower than 26,000 coins. Now, his stats aren't as spectacular as they were in FIFA 17. But for a card like Brozovic, he can't get too much lower. Our next deal here, I'm going to pick up a Brozovic here. I got him for 26,000 coins. He's chilling at around 30k. He's dropped to about 28,000 coins a couple times. He ranges up to about 31k. But right now, I think he's nearing his lowest point that he will be. I just can't see him going much lower than 26,000 coins. Now, his stats aren't as spectacular as they were in FIFA 17. But for a card like Brozovic, he can't get too much lower. Our next buy here is another inform, so we're kind of spreading it out. We've got one Kane, we've got one Brozovic, and now we have one Fellaini. I picked him up for 48,000 coins there, and he's not fresh, but I think that we'll be able to make profit, considering right now the next cheapest Fellaini is about 52,000 coins, and I do believe that these are about the cheapest the informs for Team of the Week 3 will get on about Friday night, Saturday morning, maybe throughout Saturday afternoon if you're lucky, if you're watching this later on Saturday. Now, if you're watching this in the morning, right when this comes out, you'll be good to go. I think you can still pick up a ton of these informs as great investments. If you're later in the day watching this, kind of take a look. Look at footbin prices, see what they've been, see what I'm getting them for if you're on the Xbox market, kind of use this in comparison to what the price is when you're watching the video, and see if they're good deals at that time. But essentially, I'd say invest, especially before Sunday, because that's when everybody else is investing. Just picked up another Brozovic here for 29,000. Not as good as the last deal, and I will admit, I kind of panic bought the card. I saw him pop up, and I just quickly bought it because I was just starting the sniping filter for Brozovic again. But, I mean, I'll take a 29k, especially because it is fresh. So, I mean, not terrible. He is 32k right now. I think we'll make profit. Here's a good deal, though. 25,750 there for Brozovic. Completely fresh as well. That's 5,000 coins less than his next card. That's actually more than 5,000 coins less than his next card on the market right now. So I'm already making decent profit on this Brozovic, but we will wait till he goes up a little bit more. So far, this is what our investments are looking like. We have picked up these are the sold items from a couple days ago. Let me go ahead and cover these real quick. I did sell Adons overnight. I listed them up for about 15k overnight, and a couple of them actually sold. So we're making 3 to 4k profit depending on what we got those Adons for there, because we got them between 11 and 12,000 coins. But we got a couple more Adons left. We've also got Stefanelli's all over the transfer list. But let's go ahead and take a look at the new cards that we've got. We've got a Brozovic here for 26,000 coins. Great deal. Then we've got a Brozovic here for 29k. It's an alright deal. Then we've got another Brozovic here for less than 26k. Another great deal. Then Fellaini here for 48,000 coins. I'm really liking this one. I think Fellaini might be one of the best investments from this Team of the Week, because a lot of people have been really praising him for how he plays in game. They say that the pace is kind of irrelevant, and with those other stats, he is pretty good. If you ignore the pace, that is a very, very good card to put in the midfield. At 6'4", medium, he's got 92 physical, absolute tank in the midfield. But I do want to pick up more of him. However, he's gone up to 54,000 coins, so I'm going to wait till the morning to buy more of him. Then we've also got the Harry Kane. Harry Kane at 275,000 is great. He's over 300k already. He's actually ranging up to about 315k at times. But then he kind of gets dropped back down to 300k. If I can get another for like 285 or less, I'll probably pick him up, but I do really want the Fellaini's right now. But those are investments right now. We've still got the Fabianski, still got these Adans, obviously a ton of Stefanelli's that we're just going to hold on to and see if Aguero wins this player of the month. Now, Stefanelli's not a huge investment for me. I'm not too attached to this. I don't think that I'm going to be making a ton of coins unless he really gets hyped up from an Aguero player of the month. So if I need coins, I will liquidate these Stefanelli's and just take my coins, because right now I got those cards for 9,200 and I can quick sell them for 9,150. I lose 50 coins per card. I don't care. I was investing in this just because it's a discard investment. So if I ever need to liquidate, I'm liquidating those and investing elsewhere if I think that that is better for me and it's more profitable to invest elsewhere. So for now, we've got 300,000 coins, so we don't need to. So we're going to look at the last little look at the team of the week, because this is kind of what the episode is all about. This Trading to Glory episode is all about Team of the Week investments. So, we've got Harry Kane. I think he'll be a good investment. He is a top runner for a Player of the Month. If the hype is around Harry Kane, at least going into next Friday when they announce who's actually going to win the Player of the Month, if the hype is around him, I can see his inform rising. People will assume that maybe they'll need the inform for the squad building challenge. I doubt you will, but that won't stop him from rising into the hype. De Bruyne, if you guys are a high roller, I'd invest in De Bruyne. If you can get him for less than 600k on the Xbox, it's a good deal. Then we've got Fellaini. I think that if you guys have enough coins to buy Fellaini, buy a Fellaini. Right here, we've got a bid on him. I'm going to go ahead and place a bid on this Fellaini and see if we can get him maybe for less than 50k. It does not seem likely. There is quite a few people bidding on this right now, and it's gone. So we're not going to be getting a Fellaini on bid anytime soon, it doesn't look like. He's got a lot of demand. I think this card will be a great investment. I'm going to try to get him tomorrow morning. So you guys are going to see me pick up more Fellaini's, most likely in episode 18. Then we've got Thomas Meunier here. Thomas Meunier is going for about 55k, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any good deals on him right now. He's really at a standstill, and don't get me wrong, I tried, but I kept refreshing Meunier, and it just got to the point where I got so bored of refreshing this card, I just had to move on to something else, because he just was not dropping in price, but he also wasn't rising in price. There was one up for 55k, it's been up for hours, and it's been the cheapest one for hours. And it's just, I don't know what's going on with him. All the other ones are fluctuating. Meunier is just staying still. So I might pick another one of him up in tomorrow's video. Then we have also got Brozovic, who is so cheap right now for an 84 rated card of his stature that he really can't go down anymore. And we were getting him for less than 29,000 coins. We obviously got one for 29k and a couple more for about 26k. And he's going for around 31,000 coins on buy now right now. But I just can't see him dropping at all. Now, will he be super hyped up like Fellaini is? Probably not, but he's going to rise to at least 35k in my opinion by next weekend league, maybe a little bit after that, but give it time, he will go up. Then we've got Isco here. Isco is another kind of high roller card, maybe medium, but right now he's 200,000 coins, and he was getting bought at 170,000 coins earlier this week. So when he was just fresh into packs and with the new team of the week, probably 24 hours after he was just put in packs, he was selling for 275k. Then he dropped all the way down to under 200,000 coins. I think that if you guys were able to pick up this Isco card, as long as he doesn't get any other informs, this card is going to be in demand. A lot of people using La Liga squads will be using him, or simply linking him through Spanish. Now, it's hard to link simply through Spanish and do a full like hybrid with a midfielder as your kind of center point linking it. You'd have to go full Spanish around him, which is kind of hard. So he'll be used mostly in La Liga squads. So that's what I'd expect from him. Then we're looking at the other defenders. I'm not really liking him too much. You've got Ginter here. His stats don't look great. I can't imagine he rises from anything but squad building challenges. Then we've got Maicon here. Same thing. He's Brazilian, which helps, but then again, he's in the Turkish league, and he only has 63 pace, 85 defense, and 85 physical. Isn't going to make up for that in that kind of card. Rui Patricio. I do kind of like this as an investment. 85 rated. He's less than 20k. Eventually, there is going to be a squad building challenge that requires higher rated informs. Patricio is going to be that guy. He is super, super cheap, and it's not impossible to link with Liga NOS players or Portuguese players. So I think that's decent. He could get a link with Pepe if you needed like a higher rated squad for, say, a Premier League Player of the Month squad building challenge, those normally have some squad building challenges towards the end, like the last little window in the squad building challenge. Sometimes it requires a team that is simply 84 or 85 rated and 2 informed. We saw that last year a couple of times. They could bring it back here for the September Player of the Month. Looking at the bench, there's nothing that really catches my eye other than maybe Was here. Was is a decent card. He's got all stats 70 and above with 78 pace, 84 dribble, and 86 passing. He is only 3-star, but then again, you could probably throw him in a couple squads, and he's super, super cheap, so maybe as an investment, but in terms of investments in this team of the week, I think there's better investments than Was. As you can see, he's like 24,000 coins. If you're going to spend that many coins, why not spend a little bit more and get a Brozovic? I think that's an even better investment. But nothing else on the bench catches my eye. There's really nobody that's high enough rated to be, in such demand for the weekend league to, not the weekend league, but for squad building challenges to rise in price. It'd have to be like specific country or league that would require them to make them any demand. Then we've got Yarmolenko. Now, I think that we should talk about this card before we end the video. He's not in packs right now. He's only going to have 2 days where he is in packs at the end of the week because his OTW is in packs right now, which means that this Yarmolenko is going to be one of the rarest cards in the game. So he's going to be in packs for 2 days. It might be worth investing in. Now, here's the thing. Yarmolenko, he's been playing pretty well for Dortmund. I am a Dortmund fan. I watch all their games. He is playing very well for Dortmund. He could get another inform within the next month or two. If he were to get another inform, this 84 rated inform is going to be the only 84 rated Yarmolenko. With that being said, his 84 rated inform is going to be super duper rare. So once he gets that upgrade to an 86 rated card, his OTW will go up to 86, and ultimately it would do the opposite of what it normally does to informs. Normally when they get a second inform, their first inform drops in price. I think since Yarmolenko will be so rare, I think he could actually rise up in price with the 86s. He won't go up as much as them, but he could rise up just a little bit. Just a little bit of food for thought. I'm not saying it will happen, but it could be interesting as we haven't really seen anything like this in FIFA before. Then we've got Luis Alberto. When you're playing a center forward or a striker, you're going to want more than 68 pace. He's only got 3-star skill moves. He's pretty useless. I would never use this in a squad. The only way I'd use it if I was desperate to have a Spanish striker, but there's other options. I don't think he's a good investment at all. So I've kind of made it clear what I think are good investments, what I think are bad investments, and why. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. Kind of a shorter Trading to Glory just because I am going to be investing more in episode 18, but definitely an important Trading to Glory, and if it did help you guys out, be sure to drop a like on the video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out!